It was 2:14 a.m. when the first knock came. Two short raps against the old pine door of the Hallow Creek farmhouse. Then silence. Just the whisper of rain crawling down the window panes. Mara Jensen stood frozen in the hallway. She heard those knocks before, same rhythm, same pause, only last time. It had been the night her sister vanished. But to understand why that sound terrified a whole town, we have to go back. Hallow Creek, population 1,983. A quiet pocket of Kentucky where everyone knows everyone and no one forgets. The Jensen sisters lived just off Miller Road, in a house the locals still called the Old Carney Place. Nothing strange ever happened there, until that spring night in 1988. It was raining, same as tonight, when Lily Jensen disappeared. Neighbors said they heard dogs barking, then two faint knocks echoing through the valley. When police arrived, the front door was ajar, lights still on, dinner left half-eaten. No signs of a struggle. No forced entry. Just those two muddy handprints on the porch railing, one small, one large. Sheriff Daly called it a disappearance. The town called it a warning. After Lily vanished, Mara moved away, said she couldn't stand the sound of the rain on wood. For 5 years she stayed gone, until her mother's passing brought her back. Hallow Creek hadn't changed much, same flickering streetlights, same gossip-soaked diner. But when folks saw Mara again, they went quiet. Because on the night she arrived, the knocking started again. 2 raps. Always 2. Never more, never less. Old Sheriff Daly told the papers he'd gone to check the Jensen place himself. No footprints, no car, no signs of anyone around, he said. But the door had been freshly painted, and there were marks under the new coat, like someone had been knocking for a long, long time. On the 3rd night, Myra left her recorder running. The tape picked up every creak, every hum of wind. Then at exactly 2:14 a.m., it caught 2 sharp knocks, followed by a sound most listeners mistake for static. But when the file was cleaned up, there was something else underneath. Faint breathing, and a voice that whispered, "It's still raining." After that, the town began to lock up early. Kids dared each other to walk past the Jensen house after midnight. Some said they saw a figure through the upstairs window, a woman standing perfectly still, her face turned toward the road. Others claimed she knocked on their doors too, always twice, always during storms. But when they looked, no one was there. On the 5th night, Mara called Sheriff Daly, panicked. She said she'd seen someone standing on the porch, barefoot, hair soaked, eyes hollow. He told her to stay inside, that he was on his way. The call ended at 2:14 a.m. When he arrived, the front door was open. The rain had stopped. The recorder was still running. 2 knocks, then silence, and then softly the same voice again. "It's still raining." Mara Jensen was never found. Investigators later discovered the old well behind the house had been sealed for decades. When they finally opened it, they found nothing, no remains, no clues, just 2 rusted nails hammered into the wood of the lid. Folks said they'd been used to knock. Now every year when the storms roll through, people swear they still hear it, 2 dull thuds echoing down the empty road, sometimes near the old farmhouse, sometimes right outside their own doors. And if you listen closely, between the thunder and the rain, you'll hear her voice too. "It's still raining." They say it's just a story, but Hallow Creek still keeps its lights burning through the night, just in case someone comes knocking. Every town hides a story. Some are just better at keeping their secrets. If you found this one unsettling, there are more waiting to be uncovered. Subscribe to CaseCrypt Vault, where every mystery finds a voice, even if the truth never does.